Okay, so I did the video about this in the past, but let's go over contact points for your kicks. Okay, so those of you that have been doing martial arts for a while, you notice already. Okay, um, but like a lot of times, most schools will tell you, oh, only kick with the ball of your foot, only do this, only do that, and it's because they want to protect their students, right? They want to prevent like a student from breaking their toes by kicking with the tips of their toes or whatever. Okay, but in general, pretty much you use it almost every portion of your foot. Okay, so let's look at this. Okay, so when we start looking at the foot, we got like the sides of the foot, left, right. We got the toes, okay, which is the top of the foot. We got the heel. We got the middle arch on the bottom of the foot. We got the side arch on the side of the foot. Okay, we got the Achilles tendon on the back of the foot, that portion of the heel. We got the bottom of the foot, the heel. Okay, and then we got like the instep, which is the top of the foot, right? And then we got like extending up the foot, right? We got the shin, right? So what you'll find is that you can kick with everything. Now, what would you use it for? Okay, let's start off with the toes. Okay, so the toes give you the greatest distance, right? Because like you're aiming, you can aim, and it's the longest to reach the target, right? But what happens is because the toes are so like fragile, they can break unless either you train really well or you have like something like a hard shoe to help protect your toes. Okay, so you get like maybe like the range of from like the ball of your foot to the toe, right? And as an extra amount of range, but you create inflexibility or it's fragile so it can be broken. The 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 ball of the foot is kind of cool because it gives you like the amount of length that you need, the most length that you need, and it can pretty much be developed as well as it's protective when you hit because you can take more damage when you hit it, right? Okay, so in addition to that, like you can hit with the heel, which is basically like that, but again, that's like about almost an entire foot of range that is lost. Okay, when you use the heel to kick, it's great because it's a lot of impact. It's like more aligned with the bone, right? Your bone structure. And the impact is stronger, but you're losing range when you're doing so. Or I guess depending upon the kick rate, but for the most part, you're losing range. Okay. Let's talk about like the instep. Instep is good. You can use the instep. You see a lot of this kind of stuff in point sparring, right? They aim for the groin or they aim for the side. The problem with it is because of the bigger surface area, a lot of energy gets dispersed when you kick. So it's great because you have a wider area to hit, but the problem is that like your energy gets dispersed when you use the instep of your kick, to kick. Okay. Now you have the inner arch like this. That's good because you can kick with it, but for the most part, you're not really kicking with it. You're using it kind of like as a capture. So stuff like that, you'll be doing this kind of stuff, capturing with the kick. Okay. The outside, the side, you'll be using it as a blade, kind of like a chop. Okay. So you get the right side, right? You can use it as a chop. Right? The left side or the inner portion, the outside, use as a chop. The inner portion you can use as a capture. Okay. The toes you can use as points to hit. Right. The ball of the foot you hit that way. The heel of the foot you can hit that way. Right. But you also got the arch, the center arch right here. Now the strength of the center arch is that it allows you to accept contact, right? Because it's kind of like a valley like this, right? And it disperses the energy out. So a lot of times what you see it in checks, capturing a kick that's coming in, capturing a kick that's coming in this way. And then what's happening is using it to disperse the energy so that the kick comes up and your foot comes up and it's touching it like this, preventing it from doing a lot of damage. And because you're riding the kick as you block it, there's less energy coming towards you. Okay, so what did we do? We did the toes, the heel, the right side, the left side, the ball, the center of the foot, and the bottom back of the foot. Now, the other portion is the heel portion, used as a scooping kick, right, or as like a hook. So a lot of times you see this kind of stuff. Hook. The Achilles tendon being used as the hook. Okay, so we're using that as well. And then we move a little bit up, like the Muay Thai guys, right, or the Kempo guys, right? The Kempo guys are like, oh, our kicks are powerful because we use the shin, right here. So they use the shin to attack. But for the most part, you can also use the shin section or that portion of the foot to do like captures, because you're like chisawing the leg, right? You're doing this kind of stuff, right? You're doing this kind of stuff or this kind of stuff. So in a nutshell, when you folks are trying to improve your martial art, you should really look at your foot and think of it as, or the leg in general, right? The bottom portion of the leg. Look at it in general as basically what contact points am I using? How can I improve my art? What's the pros and cons of using that particular section of the body to attack with or to hit contact with? And then it should improve your kicks, because then you realize, oh, I'm using this for that, I'm using this for that, and oh, I can't use this for that. Okay, so like again, listen to your instructors. Your instructors will tell you, oh, don't use the toes, oh, don't use this, or don't use that. We don't use this because it's not very much power. But if you go and you study the foot itself, and you study your kicks itself, and you try the different sections of the foot, try like the different contact points, see if they work, see if they don't, then you will know. Yeah, you won't just be told. So go ahead and like learn and figure it out yourself. Again, this is the foot contact points, like a video on it. So good luck.